functioning of the entire economy is concerned. So in that sense also, it's going to be a major transformation of the way business is done, the way transactions are conducted. And the Reserve Bank is among the very few central banks in the world which have taken this initiative. Last month, we launched also a pilot project on end-to-end digitized KCC loans, Kisan Credit Card-based loans. The pilot projects are now in operation in the states of Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, based on its end-to-end digitization. So whereby the customer, the KCC, that is the farmer, he applies through his mobile, then the system handles it straight away. The bank processes it. The data from the credit rating agencies, that data flows in. The satellite data is used through artificial intelligence to analyze the state of his land at that moment and what was cultivated in that land in the previous years. So it's an end-to-end digitized, process. A complete digitized process to grant the loans. The farmers don't have to visit the bank branch once or twice or thrice. Process of documentation is simple, and our effort, our endeavor, in association with the participating banks and the state governments concerned in this case, to ensure that the farmers get the loan at absolutely minimum amount of time. Has presented a rather somber outlook for the world economy and the world trade. And it has also gone on to make downward revisions in its growth projections for the current year as well as for next year, and also downward revisions in the volume of global trade. The existing international order is undergoing fundamental shifts in terms of geopolitics and economic relationships. Now, the confluence of these factors and circumstances is reverberating speedily across jurisdictions through various modes and spillovers. With monetary policy actions and stances undergoing a regime shift in the advanced economies, financial conditions have tightened sharply across markets and have accentuated financial stability and have accentuated what I call, financial stability risks. Emerging market and developing economies, that is EMDs in particular, remain highly vulnerable to these global spillovers. Capital outflows have led to reserve losses, sharp currency depreciations, and spiraling imported inflation pressures. And this has happened across EMDs. Several countries face acute debt distress, while many others are confronted with elevated food and energy prices. Conventional and technocratic policy making is increasingly getting challenged by unconventional and out-of-the-box approaches. In this unsettling global environment, the Indian economy has been growing steadily, drawing strength from its macroeconomic fundamentals and buffers. According to the IMF, India is slated to be one of the fastest growing major economies of the world in the current year as well as in the next year. Our recovery and growth have been more broad-based. Our policies, fiscal, monetary, and regulatory, were prudent, targeted, and time-bound. We were careful to ensure that demand remained in balance while supply conditions improved. As per the high-frequency indicators for the recent months, and in Reserve Bank we monitor nearly 70 high-frequency indicators on a real-time basis. Now, as per these high-frequency indicators, especially for the recent months and the weeks, we find that private consumption, especially urban demand, has remained quite healthy. The contact-intensive services have continued to make smart rebound, and aided by unfettered resumption of activities and full-fledged celebration of festivals after 2.5 years. So you see huge amount of participation we all saw during the Ganapati festival in Maharashtra and other places, and also during the Diwali festival. And as the data is trickling in and flowing in, we find that the sales of various, the overall retail sales of various goods, the white goods and other fast-moving consumer goods have also improved considerably.
ओके, तो एनुअल बैंकिंग कॉन्फ्रेंस में आपने सुना आरबीआई गवर्नर शक्तिकांता दास का संबोधन। यहाँ पर क्लियरली उन्होंने कहा है कि जो डिजिटल रुपी का या सीबीडीसी का जो पायलट रहा है वो एक बड़ा और ऐतिहासिक मोमेंट रहा है। उन्होंने कहा कि रिटेल लेवल पर उसको बहुत जल्द लॉन्च करने की योजना है। साथ ही एसएमईज के लिए एंड टू एंड डिजिटल जो लोन है उसकी भी शुरुआत अगले साल से होगी। एंड खासतौर से उन्होंने इस बात का जिक्र किया कि 2-2.5 साल के लल के बाद जहां पर पैंडेमिक के चलते बिल्कुल भी कोई एक्टिविटी नहीं हो रही थी, तो वहां पर डिमांड लौटी है। ये भारतीय इकोनॉमी के लिए कुछ अच्छे संकेत